the attack on the American University in Kabul. A security guard was killed today, and 21 students were injured in an attack on American University in Afghanistan. The attackers detonated explosives and fired guns on the premises. This occurred in Kabul, in the capital of Afghanistan, this morning while students were in lecture. The Taliban have been stepping up their attacks in the country, and the U.S. still has a significant presence there, obviously. But what's interesting is the symbolism of American University. They have over 1,700 full-time students. U.S. funds many scholarships for Afghans to attend there. And it is considered to be a modern and to represent a modern and moderate view of Afghanistan. Now, this isn't the first attack. An American and an Australian professor were kidnapped August 7th of this year by men dressed in Afghan National Police uniforms. In 2014, there was an attack where 21 people were killed, and that was a Taliban gun attack. So this place has been a target before, and it was just founded in 2006. So since 2006, there have been several attacks. So a unique feature of this is that it's actually a co-ed school. So girls and boys, men and women rather, are able to take classes together in a region where this is, to say it's taboo is an understatement. So what it represents in the region is a threat to some of the religious zealots that are there, some of the factions that are there, particularly the Taliban. It's a threat to it, and so they want to see it gone. I'm thinking back to the Russian invasion of Afghanistan and Congressman Charlie Wilson and the war that he led, or covertly led, to aid again and push back against the Russians. One piece of commentary that he gave after we left the region and we left a huge vacuum in the 80s. We left there with no infrastructure. We didn't invest in the region. We didn't build schools in the region. We just helped bomb the hell and chase the Russians out. That was the extent to our commitment. And as a result, we see a tremendous amount of radicalization that came out of there, a direct result of our intervention, but then dropping the ball on even providing schools. Because America's good at war, but we're not good at providing life after war. Like, we do war great, right? But we never done nation building well, and we've never done fighting or providing basic fundamental resources, as well as outlets, as well as just schools, right? Let me just say schools. We've never been good at doing that, and particularly in this region. And so I'm wondering, this is really kind of just a speculation, but I think the role that American University can play, now, whether it's doing it or not, that's to be determined, but a role that it can play would be to provide a space where another worldview can at least compete in the region, and the opportunity for Afghan citizens to explore the world not underneath the thumb of the Taliban. And I think something like that is extremely important when, one, you're fighting radicalization, period. Two, you're fighting religious zealotry and radicalization. Three, you're in a region that has so much enmity with the West. Last but not least, though, it's still the question of intervention and being in the region in the first place. That's an entirely different conversation with so many implications that I probably honestly shouldn't even mention it.